As far as we know, Cardano is getting ready for the Vasile hard fork. Cardano's strategy to address scaling difficulties will include this hard fork and subsequent updates, but they can't just do this overnight. Since this is software, mistakes can happen. Therefore, before publishing on the mainnet, all projects involved in cryptocurrency and blockchain updates go through testnets. For instance, at the moment, Ethereum is passing through 3 test nets in preparation for their merger. Therefore, Cardano and Basel are currently in the testnet phase, during which they discovered a significant issue. Does this pose a risk? No. Is it beneficial? Also? No, that is not a testnet. That is not what it is intended for. And you simply aren't aware that these problems occur frequently. When it comes to the creation of software, there are serious bugs everywhere. A firm like Apple, Google, or Microsoft has issues all the time, but you aren't aware of them because they keep them to themselves. But this conversation is about cryptocurrency and blockchain. It's a public event. Therefore, when these bugs occur, everyone is aware of them. So, despite the fact that these bugs should have been discovered during testnets, Charles Hoskinson is receiving a lot of the blame. Hey, Charles, this has been going on for 5 years, a lot of people are saying. Will anything ever occur regarding Cardano? Additionally, why don't you just go ahead and solve the issue, because Charles Hoskinson lacks the authority to make any improvements himself. He said, "I'm seriously tired of taking the blame on both sides. You're the stake pool operators. Cardano has no central authority. Upgrades are eventually decided by those in charge of the network, not by me, and this is absolutely accurate." John Hoskinson. He has a lot of influence within Cardano, but he lacks the authority to initiate an update. Decentralization comes in 2 different forms. Additionally, the first type is not at all decentralized. This occurs, for instance, when a community votes in favor of or against a change. But ultimately, just 1 or 2 people actually implement that change. Most crypto projects operate in this way. And most NFTs operate in the same way, particularly Dallas, when people vote yes or no on the DAO. Since they must ultimately rely on the holder of the keys to respect their wishes, this is not truly decentralized. The genuine kind of decentralization is the second kind. Stakeholders, or those with influence within the network, upgrade their software physically at this point. Instead than just 1 or 2 people, a community, and specifically the Cardano community, is making this decision. Charles Hoskinson doesn't physically have power, but he is powerful, and because of his influence, many people are criticizing Charles Hoskinson for pushing this update. No hard fork can happen until at least 75% of the POS are on board. Charles Hoskinson retorted, however, that the code that had been problematic on the testnet had been deleted because it had been rigorously vetted for months by everyone, including POS. On the other hand, there are those who can argue that Charles Hoskinson has been moving too slowly, but because they and everyone else are so close to this version 2, it will most likely be postponed because they are so close to it. Once more, the hard fork was scheduled for June. The Basel hard fork was then reportedly delayed for a second time in July, this time for a number of weeks. So here we are again, and it's very likely that there will be another delay. However, it is crucial that they move forward with this because they are attempting to resolve the blockchain trilemma, which is the simultaneous need for security, decentralization, and scalability. This problem has not yet been resolved. Cardano is one of the most decentralized initiatives in the cryptocurrency industry, and it combines security with decentralization. They have been working on this for a long time, after all. However, if they upgrade to Vasile and then move on to additional changes that address scalability but forego security, that didn't actually solve anything at all. I guess they want to do this. For instance, Ethereum has security and decentralization but no scalability, or if they do, it's a very serious problem. However, they plan to combine proof of stake and shard chains in the future to add scalability. However, when they do this, a theory suggests that decentralization may be sacrificed because only a few staking pools will have significant influence over the network. Few people are discussing the serious staking issue that Ethereum has. However, if you want to talk about it, watch this video now by clicking here.